Hello, welcome to my third episode of my Everest and how things are going. I appreciate all of the love and support you guys have been giving me because it really just fuels my fire like nobody's business. I love knowing that other people are cheering for me. And I know that's a little selfish and not humble, but I don't care because that's just the truth. And that's how I feel. And it makes me feel good to know that other people are wishing well for me and cheering me on and following along. So I hope that this has been inspiring you guys, because here's the thing. I'm sharing this for a few reasons. One, it helps me just kind of talk through some feelings, of course, right? Two, I hope that it helps out some people that are also working towards the incentive, whether that's level 1, 2, or 3, it doesn't matter. If what I'm sharing helps you for this incentive, or maybe you'll watch this next season when we're working on a different trip, whatever, I just hope this is helpful. But 3, I hope that these messages are finding you and they're inspiring you to go after something that is really hard for you, something that is so far out of your comfort zone that you literally question your sanity when you decide to go for something like this. So really, 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 what I want you to do is, if you haven't yet, go back to my first video and listen to that podcast. I swear to you, it will change your life. It will, really. If you are in the right mindset with an open mind and a willingness to change and a willingness to face your fears and do the scary thing, I promise you that podcast will change everything. So please, 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 I hope this is inspiring you to go do the dang thing, because it's hard. And this is hard. And I've had lots of days where I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. And then I've had lots of days where I'm like, oh my God, look at me doing this. Like, this is amazing. So that's why we're here sharing all of these parts to this journey, right? So last time I checked in with you guys, I had 52 days left. It was $15,403 to go. As of this morning, we have 44 days left, and I have $13,977 to go. So over the last 6 days, I have sold $1,426 in Scentsy. So that is more than I typically sell in a 6-day period. And there's lots of different things that I've been trying. And here's the best part about earning this trip, or working towards earning this trip, is that I am doing things that I haven't done in so long, because I've been making excuses, because we all know life gets busy, you know. I was really busy. We had SFR, and then I sprained my foot, and then I had Alaska, and then I was babysitting my niece like every day for a whole month. And then after that, I started a new job, just kind of part-time on the side, but I was still babysitting, and I was overcommitting myself every day for 2 months. And then it was Thanksgiving, and now it's the Christmas season, and it's just been nuts. That's been my life. And I feel like I haven't had the time to dedicate to Scentsy, but the truth is I wasn't making the time, and I didn't have anything that was like really pushing me to get out of my comfort zone and go do some things that I haven't done in a long time and really stay consistent with all that. So if nothing else, me working towards this trip has really opened my eyes to all of the things that I stopped doing, all of the things that I should be doing, and how if I continue to work kind of like this, where I'm just trying different things and just taking different approaches and just sharing the excitement, because guys, the excitement is there and everyone else is feeling it. So if you haven't been over to my Facebook profile, go check it out, because seriously, people are going nuts over this stuff and I'm loving it. But this is just reminding me of what I need to do for my business year round. And the way I changed things was I really struggled to earn the incentive trip in 2020. And from there, I literally was like, I'm going to work my business in a way that I don't have to work hard to earn the incentive trip for level 2 every year. And I now work my business all the time like it's an incentive. Now, how would my business change if I worked my business year round like I'm shooting for level 3 and I maintained that excitement? And of course, there's going to be ups and downs, but what if I just kept this creative flow of trying different things and getting excited and sharing that with people? And that's just kind of where I'm at with my heart and how things are feeling. So let me go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of our talk today, because I want to keep these shorter, and just tell you what I've done to sell almost 1,500 PRV in the last 6 days. So what that's looking like is lots of project broadcast. So for those of you that don't know, project broadcast is a texting service. Pay $15 a month. You get 500 texting credits. I've had it forever, so I have a lot of credits saved up. But it allows you to text as many people as you want with the effort of sending one text message. So it is a miracle. It's amazing. If you can afford to put that $15 a month business expense into your life, take it right out of your Scentsy card. Every month, sell an extra $15. Sell an extra however many PRV to get that $15. I promise you it's so worth it. So project broadcast texts were huge for me so far. I sent out a text about the shipping deadline. So 2 days before the shipping cutoff, I sent a text. The day of the shipping cutoff, I sent another text, because here's the thing. People are busy. If I'm feeling busy and you're feeling busy, that means your customers and your hosts and your team members are feeling busy. We are all there in the holiday craziness, in the freaking trenches of it. So I decided to send out 2 texts about it. And what that did is it brought me in several orders, both local and non-local. I did put in a bulk order, and I messaged all of my local VIPs and said, hey, if they're my VIP group and they're local to Cleveland, they got a message saying, hey, I have a local order going in before the Christmas cutoff. Do you want anything? Simple, sweet, to the point, nothing crazy, right? So that brought in several orders. I've been consistently posting my numbers updates, and people are talking to me about it. People that don't like it, people that don't comment are mentioning it to me in person or when we message or whatever. And they're saying, oh, I see you're going for that crazy goal, or I saw your numbers update today. So people are watching, even if they don't like it, even if they don't comment. So yeah, those consistent numbers updates where I just take a picture. This is how many days are left. This is how much money I have to sell still. And people are liking that. They're enjoying watching those numbers go down. They're cheering for me. And they could just see, how excited I am about it. So that has been huge. I did a custom 6-pack. It was called a Christmas tree. It was called a Tree Farm 6-pack. And it was all just pine scents, because I had several customers asking me for that. So they both ordered. So I got a few of orders from that. A few orders from those local follow-ups, a few orders from that project broadcast text about the shipping deadline. So that was all good and gravy. I did a VIP bingo early this month. I did it before the Christmas cutoff because it is a huge deal for me. That's what I do every month for my customers, but I wanted them to see kind of what was coming. So we talked about that. We did the VIP bingo, and a few of those people had placed orders. I did lots of just general follow-up. So I did follow up on my customers that ordered this month, and I tagged them all in a post. I said, thank you so much for everyone that's ordered this month. Really appreciate your support. This is how far away we are from numbers. I followed up with people that ordered this month to say, hey, what do you think of everything? I followed up with everyone from last month to do, hey, have you had a chance to try this? Did this get to you okay? Thank you for supporting my business, yada, yada, yada. So that's been big. I did a project broadcast text with my numbers update. So just to show people, it was a random text. Hey, just so you know, I'm working towards this big crazy goal, and I want you to play a part in this. And I just kind of told them about it. That got several orders for me because I have relationships with my customers. I talk to them. They know me on a pretty personal level. I wouldn't say I know all of them on a personal level, but they know a lot about me because I'm a sharer. So whether it's through Facebook, through text messages, because I follow up with them, we have this relationship, but they just wanted to help me out. So seeing that I'm working towards something, I've had so many people place an order just because of that. And then I had Castle pre-orders that have not been redeemed yet. So I followed up with those people and said, hey, just wanted to give you a reminder, last day to order for the Castle pre-order is the 31st of this month. If you are interested, if you don't place your order by then, the deposit will be forfeited. So that got me one pre-order to be fulfilled, which was exciting. I've had a handful of Scentsy Club subscribers have their clubs processed this month. So that's been great for PRV. And let me tell you, if you don't have a lot of Scentsy Club subscribers, that is something you need to focus on because it helps my PRV every single month. And then outside of that, I did one exciting thing. So I had an open house last weekend and I only had 2 people show up. And I was a little discouraged by it. And I was like, oh, I did all of this work and I made these cookies and I don't bake. I hate baking. They despise it. I love to eat cookies. I love to eat baked goods. I hate baking. I have baked cookies 4 times already in the last month. And I baked cookies for this event. I made them Scentsy shaped. I did homemade hot cocoa. My sister came over. I did all of this setup. I had 2 people come. And I was like, oh, I was so frustrated. But I was like, whatever, holidays are busy. It's okay. No big deal. And I decided to pivot, as we all should. When things don't go the way we expect, first off, we probably need to change our expectations. Second off, we need to be able to move forward and say, okay, you know what? That didn't go how I wanted it to, but this is how I can change things. So just like last year, I had an open house in, I say it was January or February. And I live in Cleveland and there was like 12 inches of snow that hit overnight. And I was like, well, no one's coming to my open house because you can't even get down my street right now. So I had to cancel it. And instead what I did, because we were pretty snowed in and I didn't want to go anywhere, I put all of my stock that I had out for my open house into You Me Who. That's YOUWHOM. I'm sorry. You Me Who. W-Y, good God, why is it so hard for me? YOUMEWHO.com, YumiWho.com. It already has Scentsy uploaded in there, so you can pull things from the catalog. It took me time, but last time I did this, I got a ton of money from selling my stock through that, and I just private messaged the link to my customers that were supposed to come and anyone that couldn't come. So I was like, all right, cool, we'll try this again. So uploaded all my stock to You Me Who. Took me about an hour and a half to do all of it. And then I texted it out in a project broadcast text to all of my customers, not just the locals, in case they wanted it shipped. And I just told them it wouldn't be shipped in time for Christmas, but they could still shop for themselves. And I have sold, let's see, we were at 276, 18. I have sold $335 in stock through my You Me Who texts. So texted that out. I posted on Marketplace saying I was having a virtual vendor event or a virtual open house. And then I've had people message me and I've sent them the link because that has to send in a one-on-one communication. You cannot post it on social media. That's out of compliance. But yeah, so I just sent it out. So I posted on Marketplace saying, hey, I'm having a virtual vendor event, message me for more details. And then I would message people the link. I've texted it out into my project broadcast. I posted about it in my VIP group and I have sold $335 in stock. I plan to use that money to repurchase stock, which is what I did today, just so that I can still get PRV points for this season and also get some stuff that people are going to want into the new year. Because I swear, as soon as January hits, I want fresh stuff. My customers want fresh stuff. They don't want Christmas cottage anymore. They are sick of polar bear hug. They do not want pine everything. It is gone just as quickly as it came. So yeah, that is what I've been doing so far. I'm going to plan to continue to update you guys. I have $13,977 more dollars to sell to make this happen. And I'm just super proud of myself and I'm feeling great because here's the thing. Oh, and the other thing I did, bring back my bar. I pre-sold an entire bring back my bar kit. So that's $126. I pre-sold an entire one to my VIPs and said, hey, you can claim up to 6 of them. Claim your 6, blah, blah, blah. So they claimed those and then I'll ship them out or have them picked up if they're local. I bought a second Bring Back My Bar 6-pack or 25-pack, and I will be using those for Bring Back My Bar parties. I will be doing a training on that, so don't worry. And then I pre-purchased the early access Valentine's Day bundle so I can make samples and send those to all my customers. So all sorts of exciting stuff. I hope this helps you guys. Please, please, please let me know. What are you doing? Are you working towards something? I want to hear about it. So shoot me a message, comment on this video. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being you. Thank you for following along. I just appreciate you. And just remember, you can do the hard thing too, okay? It's not just me. You can too.